And welcome everyone, this is Like It's 1985. Today I'll be reviewing Transformers Human Alliance Barricade with Frenzy. I'm going to jump right into the transformation. First thing we want to do is we want to pop open the doors. Like so. Then you're going to take the sides of the car and just going to pull out. Let's see, they separate like that. So we've got it looking like that now. Now for the roof section you want to pull up. It's actually attached to the back part of the car here. Just pull up and release those. Take this back section here. Whoops, sorry about that. Take the back section here. And you're going to fold it down. Now these are going to become the legs. Split apart the legs. Pull the legs down. Straighten them out. As for the foot, what you're going to do is you're going to rotate the foot around. So you've got this little spiky thing facing you. Rotate it around. Take part of the rear bumper, fold it up like that, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Now what they tell you in the instructions to do is there's this little piece sticking out here. It's supposed to be flush against this brown plastic on the side, as you can see, and I believe what that does is lends the little support to the leg area. Oh, one other thing, you need to take out these black pieces and fold them to the side, and that gives a little stability for this side of the foot. And to attach the bottom half of a barricade to the top half, there's this little piece sticking out here. It's going to go in a little slot like that, and it simply tabs in place. Now, as for the arms, you want to take the seats, fold them down, close the doors. Whoops. And you just saw the gimmick there. Close the doors. Like that. And just the same thing over here. Close the doors. And what you're going to do, we want to rotate the arms about like that. There's this piece here. You want to rotate it up so that it actually slots into the little slot in the plastic there, right where my finger is. So you're going to rotate it up, and then just kind of push against the section there, the chest area. Do the same thing over here. Rotate it up, and just it kind of just doesn't exactly lock in place, but it kind of just sits in that little recessed groove, and for the most part, it holds in pretty well. And bring the arms down. Oops. Alright. Now what they tell you in the instructions to do is actually take this piece, rotate it like that. Same thing on the other arm. Take this piece, rotate it like that. All I can think of why you need to do that is because it just adds a little more complexity to this transformation process. So, other than that, I can't think of a reason why you would do that. Let's see here. Take care of the arms, I guess. So to complete the arm, I'm going to take out the hand here. It simply folds out like this. This tire needs to fold in at an angle like that. Why they tell you to do that, I'm not exactly sure. Again, I think it might be just because they want to add a little complexity to the transformation. Then the back windshield folds up against the arm, and that's completed right arm. Over here, as you saw earlier, it's got a gimmick. There's no hand. You just push against this. There you go. I thought it was going to pop out there. Spread these little spiky things out. And I like to call it the spinning wheel of death. I don't know what the exact technical term for it, but the spinning wheel of death works. As you can see, it spins pretty well. And the arms, they do bend at this point. They got some elbow articulation there. We need to come down here and complete the attachment of the lower half to the upper half of the barricade. You want to take the this grill here, pull it down. There's this piece here that's going to slot into a little groove there. So you want to take it down and get in place, and then what you're going to do is push against the torso area, but then bring the guard back up so that you lock that in place there. It should look like that. Now for the head, what you want to do is pull this back, pull the head up, and it actually has a little groove or indentation there that actually locks the head in place to the chest area. This piece folds back up. You take the part of the hood section, and this separates and rotates out like that. And I always forget this. You got to take this for the left arm and fold this back window up like that so you complete the right arm. I always forget that, and there you go. So, Barricade in his robot form. As you can see, the arms are pretty long. They do bend at that point, like I mentioned before. Ball jointed head. Oh, one more thing. You kind of just have to arrange the this bumper section here, kind of just get it at an angle, kind of like that, so you can tell that it's actually fully transformed and not just a bumper. So you got that going on there. Yeah. Now there are gimmicks to all these Human Alliance figures. In particular, for Barricade, you know, Frenzy can sit behind Barricade's head, like so. There's actually peg holes that peg into the bottom of Frenzy's feet there. Frenzy also can sit on the right shoulder of Barricade, and this this little weapon here folds out, and he can pretend he's using that weapon to help Barricade out. The other thing is there actually is quite a big, you can see then there's quite a big area where actually Frenzy folds up, and he can you know, be stored there in alt mode. But also there's these guns here that fold out on either side, and they fold out, and then basically Frenzy sits inside there, and he can man the guns or pretend to man the guns. So there is that playability factor. So, speaking of playability, that kind of leads me into my final thoughts about this figure. Well, first off, there's the obvious part of the arms. The arms are pretty huge. I think if you look at the deluxe size figure, the proportions are about the same, but the arms here just look really huge. And I looked at some still shots from the 2007 movie, and the arms didn't seem that big, so I don't know if this figure is entirely movie accurate per se. But that part doesn't really concern me. What concerns me is the Human Alliance aspect of it, where you can take, you know, in this case Frenzy, or with the Human Alliance Bumblebee, you can take Sam Witwicky and plug him in various parts of Bumblebee. I really don't care for that gimmick in any of the figures of the Human Alliance line. And that leads me to kind of a question for you all. Those of you who have Transformer Human Alliance figures or who have seen reviews of them, my question is, would you or do you pose the Human Alliance figures with your larger Transformer figure? That is to say, do you pose them throughout the body or places where you can mount the figures to control the weapons and all that? Do you actually display your figure like that? Is that part of the draw for you? Really, I could do without it. In fact, I really think that they're really priced pretty high. They're priced around retail about $30 to $33, which you might be thinking, well, why did I buy this? Well, I'm really a sports car enthusiast and a Transformer fan at the same time, so I really like Barricade's alt mode, the Saleen Mustang, and I like the overall. I like the robot mode. The arms are quite out of proportion with the body, as I said before. And depending on how I feel, I guess sometimes it doesn't bother me. I think it kind of lends a thuggish appearance to Barricade, which is kind of in line with his character, his persona. So I guess it doesn't bother me too much. But yeah, you can just see how big his arms are. What else? Really not much else, I guess. Like I say, I really don't care for the Human Alliance part of it, or in this case the Robot Alliance, I guess. I don't know. But I'm curious if you would please comment below and tell me what you think about it, whether you own the figure or not. You know, if you've seen the review and you have an opinion, please let me know. I'd like to know whether you actually would pose your Human Alliance Barricade in this case with Frenzy, or you would simply forego that and not bother with it. Alright, well, I'm running out of time here, but thank you so much for watching. This has been my review of Transformers Human Alliance Barricade with Frenzy.